Hello, my name is Daniel and welcome to another video by the In-Depth Geek. Today we are going to be taking a look at Far Cry Primal. It's the upcoming release in the Far Cry series. That's right, it's not Far Cry 5. Far Cry Primal is set in the Mesolithic, which is the Stone Age. Hunting was still a very important resource for mankind, and men were definitely not at the top of the food chain. Surviving out in the wild was dangerous. Men were hunted down by all sorts of predators, and also by other men, usually hostile tribes. Creating a game set in the Stone Age is risky. Critics will look for details that do not match the Stone Age. The developers were aware of this risk, so they gathered a couple of experts. Experts on the history of animal behavior, experts on the Stone Age in general, they got involved. The game developers sat down and discussed the game with these experts and let them review what they had created so far. By talking to experts, they hope to get rid of this risk and make the game look as realistic as possible. Moving on to the story. You play as Takkar, the Beast Master. You have come to the world of Oros without anything but yourself. You have lost everyone, and you have no weapons or any stuff you can use to defend yourself. The goal is to eventually take over every single place in the world of Oros by capturing the enemy camps. In the world of Oros, you have to face your fears, go out hunting, and try to capture hostile camps to make progress in the game. Hunting is really essential. It gives you a lot of experience points that you can use to explore your skill tree, but also resources that you can use to craft or improve your weapons. Let's go a little more what I like to call in-depth. The Beast Master. What exactly is the Beast Master? Just like with every Far Cry game, the main character is special and has its special abilities. As Takkar, in the world of Oros, you have the special ability to tame wild beasts and use them in your benefit. You can tame a wide amount of animals, of which not even all are announced yet. Some of the beasts that you can tame are wolves and bears, but you can also tame a saber-tooth later on, and even an owl. Each with their pros and cons. By taming a beast, you will get the power to command your beast to attack enemies or other animals. Using the owl, you can fly around in the area and tag enemies and predators with your hunter vision. You can also use your owl to either give commands to your beasts or to attack an enemy on its own. Because taking a closer look at things is what I do, I want to compare all the information we have about Far Cry Primal so far to the previous Far Cry games. Obviously, it's just the same setting in a different world. It's the way Far Cry games work. You are just about alone in a world where there are initially only just enemies. Referring to Far Cry 3, you have bosses Man and Hoyt. Then Far Cry 4, same thing but with Pagan Min. Then Far Cry Blood Dragon. I still don't really get that game. And then there's Far Cry Primal. The world is inhabited by enemy tribes, and their leader is Ul of Udam, for as far as we know now. Also, again, there's the outpost clearing thing. In this game, they're called camps. In the previous Far Cry games, taking over outposts was the way to get control over the area. Same goes for Primal. By taking out enemy camps, you take control over the world of Oros. Also, the interface is quite similar to previous Far Cry games. For example, Far Cry Primal also has things like a weapon wheel and various close-range takedown options. And last but not least, we've got the hunter vision, probably the easiest to guess similarity. It's used to tag animals and enemies, just like the camera in Far Cry 3 and 4. And then there was Blood Dragon, with the cyber sight. But as I mentioned before, I still don't really get that game. But this has been the review of Far Cry Primal, and sort of a summary of what we know so far about this game. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, and you want to see more of these kind of videos, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned for more episodes, you can of course hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video.